Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to Books, Beauty, and Stuff. This is a beauty haul, but it's going to be a MAC mixture. Meaning I'm going to talk about the recent hauls I did. Not only that, I'm going to talk about the Viva Glam lipstick line a bit. And I'm also going to talk about my favorite eyeshadows from the past year or so. Anyway, today before we go on my eyes today, I have on the Deep Truth eyeshadow with Luna. I topped it with Luna because it's extra dimensional. On my lashes, you know already know what it is, Upward Lash Mascara. And I have a review of a lot of these, a lot of the products, a couple of products I have. So if you haven't checked those reviews out, I'm gonna link in the link bar below as well. On my cheeks today, I have on Burnt Pepper, which is part of my haul, and Sweet as Cocoa, which is one of my favorite blushes. And on my lips today, I put a mixture of Chestnut Lip Liner and Viva Glam 5 Lip Gloss, which is discontinued now. MAC no longer sells it. Okay, so before we go on, I'm going to talk about first. I'm going to talk about the first. I'm going to talk about the blushes. On my cheeks, I love Burnt Pepper. This is actually one of the blushes I bought recently from MAC. This is Burnt Pepper right here. You can look inside. This is very pretty. It's a matte finish, and you can take a swatch and look at the swatch on your hand. See. This is the swatch of Burnt Pepper. And maybe my lightings, please just apologize, just bear with me. But Burnt Pepper actually came out over the summer, and I've used it on a couple of my clients, and they actually like it as well too. It's a matte finish. And what I did on my cheek, actually, I'm gonna bring it a bit closer so you guys can see. I put the Burnt Pepper blush on there, but then I topped it off to make it a little more softer with Sweet as Cocoa right here. So I did it to make it a bit more softer so it won't be the cheeks won't be as bright. So I did that, and I'm almost at pan. I'm finally at pan on my Sweet as Cocoa too, so I gotta make another purchase. Okay, now let me bring the camera back down. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, so those are the two blushes. Also on my haul I actually got a black ground paint pot set, which actually makes a lot of your jewel tone shadows more vibrant and more you can see it more. Like for example, I have on Deep Truth with the black. It actually makes the blue more bluer. Let me put the camera up so you guys could see. You see this blue? And I actually topped it off with Carbon and a little bit of Fig One, which is two matte eyeshadows, which I'm going to bring me to the next subject, which is eyeshadows. Now, Carbon is pretty okay. It's kind of annoying trying to blend it a bit, like put it on a bit. But I actually do like it for the fact it does make your colors more spectacular. It's definitely a matte finish, like I said. Not really a big fan of Carbon per se, but it's a must. I feel it's a must-have, especially if you use like gold shadows or something. You can put it in the outer corner or in your crease. It's okay, and I like it, but the way to put it on is it's annoying. It is not as smooth. Now, for example, Fig One seems more smoother than Carbon for my example. And let me put this on the back of my hand. This is Fig One right here. A little bit. I have two swatches on it. And I'm gonna see this. This is actually my only one of my favorite purples out of a lot of eyeshadow sets. This and another shadow from Fashion Fair called Amethyst. But I love this one because this is like a perfect winter and springtime color, all year round color. Especially when I combined it with one of my favorites, which is Texture. And I put these two together, especially putting Fig One in the crease. Ooh, shit, excuse me. These are so fucking gorgeous. So, yeah, I definitely like this one. Definitely for my blues, I've been rocking the hell out Deep Truth with this one, especially when I do more of my sunset or my LGBT pride looks. I definitely rock Deep Truth because it's blue. And I've also been loving, as of lately, Luna. I got this on my birthday, and this blue is banging, baby. With these two together on top of black ground, yes, the blue would definitely show more, and it's very extra dimensional, and it's just like out of this world. So I definitely like this blue. They're both the same shade of blue, but Deep Truth is a frosted finish, which I have right here, and Lunar is an extra dimensional finish right here. Okay, so we did that. I'm gonna talk about my last shadow in a minute, which is Amber Lights. Now, Amber Lights is my baby, okay? And I actually have that on the inner corner of my eye right here today. Bring it up so you guys can see. I have it on the inner corner of my eye, see? And it actually brightens the middle of your eye a bit. So basically, this is one of my favorites. I saw my sister wearing it on the one day when I met her, and I got another love for Amber Lights, and my cousin actually likes it as well too. So yeah, okay, that was the eyeshadow and the blushes. Now excuse me, let me put some hand sanitizer on real quick. Ooh, ooh, y'all. One thing I like about MAC, anyway, one thing I always loved about MAC always was always ahead of time when it came to makeup and things like that. They were always ahead of the game. They were always sane. They were always futuristic. And what I mean by futuristic is definitely when especially when HIV and AIDS came out, they basically were one of the first companies to say, you know what, we got to do something about this. Think about it. A lot of people in the gay fashion community who happen to be gay, they were dying rapidly. Around the time when, around 94, a lot of African American women were dying from the virus. It was just so much. So MAC was like, you know what, we got to do something about this. And a lot of the proceeds from the Viva Glam lipstick line go towards the HIV/AIDS charity. They don't keep any of your money. They give all their money away. And that's one thing I respected about that, because anybody knows me on social media knows that HIV and AIDS is one of the causes that hits too close to home for me. So we're going to talk about some of the Viva Glam lipsticks and stuff. So let me find Viva Glam one first, which is a red. And I think I found it. This is Viva Glam 1. This is a matte finish. I gotta get some more soon. This is a beautiful, beautiful red right here. RuPaul was one of the first people to actually be the Viva Glam spokesperson. And baby, she said RuPaul, honey, came in and slayed for the gods, honey. Slayed, I tell you, slayed. Okay, I actually put this on my niece one day when I did her makeup. Was it over the summer? It was sometime a while back. But I actually used this with one of my favorite pencils in the kit, which is Ruby Woo, and I put these two together. Cause Viva Glam one is more has a blue undertone with some brownish undertones a bit. Viva Glam one is more of a vivid matte red, but when I did her lips, I'm a lip liner person, okay? I am a freaking lip liner person. And I've always believed, I mean, some people outline their lips and blend well. Me, I fill in the lip and blend. And I put the lipstick on top of it. So this is what I did with Ruby Woo and Viva Glam. And baby, she liked it. And she's not a big fan of red, but she liked the combination of the two because it didn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, for every woman who wears matte lipstick, always put a lip balm underneath, exfoliate, moisturize, exfoliate and moisturize to get the dead cells off your skin, and then definitely moisturize, because matte finishes are drying, so that way your lips could stay moisturized while wearing a dry lipstick. Okay. Now this is Viva Glam 1 and Ruby Woo. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is Viva Glam 2, which is not this one. No, this has got to be it right here. No, that's Viva Glam. I'm tripping, y'all. Don't mind me. But this is it. Viva Glam 2. This is like a pinky nudish. One of my close girlfriends said this is her favorite pinky nude because it's perfect. And this came out in 1997. Katie Lang, and one thing, like I said about MAC used for Viva Glam 1, MAC used my girl RuPaul, who was, who everybody knows is drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was actually one of the first spokesperson, or he, I call her she because I've always known her as a she. She was one of the first spokesperson for Viva Glam, and the Fierce Red came out for her. And in fact, MAC didn't care, so they used her. And for their second campaign with this Pinky Nude, they used singer Katie Lang, who is basically a public, she's a lesbian, and a dominant one too. She's the first non-lipstick lesbian to do something, and the fact that she came in there and did this was nice. And actually, I like Viva Glam too. This is actually a nice neutral pink, and you can make it more pinky, probably with a few lip shades such as magenta, nightingale, or if you want to soften, you keep sour or spice, you know, things like that. See, Viva Glam 2 seems like it could work either way, and it's very soft and feminine as well too. So That's I definitely like that one as well too. And Viva Glam 2 is a satin finish. So I would say you can also use a satin finish as well too. But at the same time, still put lip balm underneath, honey, because it's important to take care of your lips. Ladies, drag queens, my trans women, you gotta take care of your lips, especially when you're kissing your man or your woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Viva Glam 3. I actually got my mom this one last Christmas. So this is also another matte finish. This is more like a plummy brown. Let me put the camera up so you guys can see this daggone on mine. This is Viva Glam 3 right here. It's more of a plummy brown finish, and I like this one. Lil Kim and Mary J. Blige did this one back in 2000 or 2001. Can't remember the year. But I actually seen it in a magazine. I think it was either Ebony or Essence when they did the Viva Glam campaign. So I still see the poster. And yes, this is actually a good one too. That year alone, they actually raised $4 million for the campaign. And this is actually a pretty color. I feel this is a color you could wear at the office. You could wear it when you just out on a night at a time with your girlfriends. Or you at home just having a quiet evening with your husband or your wife, whatever. You know, this is a nice color. And I actually do think this is a nice shade of color, you know. Alright, let's go to Viva Glam. Viva Glam. Hold on if I'm not mistaken. Viva Glam 4. And I'm sorry, my numerals is kind of off right now. Viva Glam 3. Excuse me for a minute. This is just like a ramble video, so don't judge me. Okay. I'm going to see which is first before I do anything else. I do apologize for people for y'all real quick. I do apologize. My Roman numerals is off and I mixed my lipstick up a little bit, so don't judge me. Anyway, but I do like the fact also with MAC at the same time. I said this in my other video as well. They do a lot for the programs such as Back to MAC, which you have 6 items you can return. You have 6 items and you return your 6 empties, you get a free lipstick, a lip gloss, or eyeshadow at the store. At the counter is only a lipstick. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. Alright. This is Viva Glam 4. Now, back in 2002, that's when I turned 18, Mary J. Blige, Shirley Manson, and Elton John had this color. Now, I actually like this color. This is like a nice coppery color, too. And this is actually a frost finish. This is actually a nice coppery color, too. Very pretty. And it's sort of like a coppery rose gold color. It's very beautiful. And my girl Mary J. Blige did that one. And I bought this for all these lipsticks I bought was for my kid. So, yeah. Viva Glam 5. Let me find it. No, I'm sorry. Damn. Jonathan, what is wrong with you? No, I just did that one. Okay, there we go. This is Viva Glam 5. This is like a nice nude color. Very nice and neutral. It's a luster finish, so it's kind of sheer. But if you line this with chestnut, it will work some more. And as a matter of fact, I had the Viva Glam 5 lip glass on, which they discontinued at MAC. And I actually lined it with chestnut, and that was a big ass campaign that year because I remember it was Missy, Pamela Anderson, Chloe Savinci. I probably said her name wrong. Forgive me, girl. Christina Aguilera, Boy George, and Linda Evangelista doing it as well too. And this is Viva Glam 5, and if you put a liner with it, it's actually a very nice nude color. So This is definitely one of my favorites, and I have found the gloss that is so perfect, but they don't sell anymore. So life goes on. Okay, so then we have Viva Glam 6, which is the final permanent Viva Glam as well. Dita Von Teese did that one. This is Viva Glam 6, my last one. And this is actually a luster finish as well too. Viva Glam 6. You had Eve, Dita Von Teese. Shit, I forgot who else did it. I know it was Eve and Dita Von Teese that did it. Maybe Chloe was on 6 on that 5. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Linda Evangelista was on 5. Chloe Tavinci was on 6. Okay. So, hey, I'm not editing this out either. Hey, I make mistakes. I'm human too. So, Viva Glam 6 was the last permanent lipstick they had. You know, they still had others such as Viva Glam Gaga, Viva Glam Cindy. Fergie had her own special edition line, which came out in 2009. And if I was in the Mackmore, honey, I'm gonna collect them lipsticks like crazy. As you know, Nicki had her thing. Nicki had Viva Glam Nicki 1 and 2. Rihanna had hers in 2014 after she came out with her lipstick collection back in October, which was a smart marketing move. You had it in October, sold out, came back for Christmas, sold out as well too. Because you know, Riri Roo, Talk That Talk, a lot of her lipsticks sold out, and she became the Viva Glam spokesperson, which that one, from what I heard, was one of the highest ranking Viva Glams over here. And which I think gave them the campaign alone 40 million, which is excellent. And my thing is, if you are in the spotlight, do something positive, especially for, you know, a community that does support you. I mean, especially when we got to get the word about HIV and AIDS out, okay? And the last two I'm not going to really talk about is the Viva Glam Miley 1 and 2 lip glasses, which I did a review on these already, so I'm going to put that in the link bar below. I'm also going to put the link for the Upward Lash Mascara review as well too. And I'm also going to put the link bar for the other blushes I put in there too. Because Burnt Pepper is actually in my work kit. And I love this so much. I was like, I need to get this for my own. But I'm going to put a swatch for Viva Glam Miley 1. Alright, that came out, which came out last February. It's like a sheer pink. But it works very well on top of the lipstick, on top of the Miley lipstick. And it also works very well on top of the a lot of other pinks from MAC. This is so gorgeous. This is Miley 2, and I think I actually like this one. And I'm not a big Miley Cyrus fan, to keep it real with you. No shade to Miley, but I'm not. But you know, the fact that she does an excellent cause gives me some respect for her. That's Viva Glam 2 from Orange. This is a very pretty orange color. You can rock this on top of red lipstick, orange lipstick. You know, good colors like that. And this is very sparkly too. You could definitely wear this on a night at a time with your man. Had them kissable lips. Anyway, thank you guys. Let me tell you one thing. I've always been a huge thing with HIV and AIDS. One thing I love that MAC does is they definitely talk about the fact that HIV, they give a lot of money for feeding orphans, education, safe with condoms, safe needles, things like that. And I also want to say this real quick because I'm on my soapbox. National Black HIV AIDS is next month, February 7th, 2016. So you guys definitely be prepared for that. And this is one thing that irks me too. I don't know, people may say, why are you on your soapbox? Because I can be on my soapbox. So that's what I'm going to do. When people talk about HIV testing, they say, oh, I'm clean, oh, I'm clean, oh, I'm clean. That shit kind of kills me. Because for one, just because you are HIV negative doesn't mean you're necessarily clean, because you may not have the virus in your blood, but you're not clean from a lot of the judgments and your holier than thou attitudes and a lot of the lying you probably been doing. Not saying everybody's a liar. I'm just saying. Also in general, which I don't like when people, because you just saying they dirty because people have HIV. First of all, are you telling me that babies that were born with HIV are dirty? Are you telling me that a woman or a man who thought they was in a committed loving relationship got affected because their partner decided to go cheat or didn't use protection or didn't have enough respect to talk about it? Are you saying they're dirty too? Are you saying a lot of sex workers such as prostitutes are dirty too because they choose the prostitute and they're dirty. I definitely thank Mac for doing all this for them, because I tell people all the time, you need to watch how your language is towards people that are living with HIV and AIDS. You gotta watch your language because it hurts people's feelings. And you won't want nobody hurting your feelings, so you damn sure need to watch your language and just watch how you come across to people. If anyway, all of us are HIV equal, if you want to be real about it. You know, and I do thank MAC Cosmetics for doing this for the last 20 years, been getting money out there, saving lives, doing their thing, and coming out with bomb collections as well too. And speaking of Viva Glam, Ariana Grande is coming out with hers at the end of January. I actually went on the website today. For some reason, it seems like I have to sign up every time something fresh come out. But they always, I guess they do that for a lot of people just in case they may not really want to especially if it's a collection they're not interested in, they're like whatever. But they have when I went on the website today, you could also send Mac your number, that way it could text you when Ariana Grande lipstick come out online, and you get it online. It'll come in the stores probably that following Thursday, but I always know Mac puts their stuff out either that following Sunday or Monday before they put it in the stores that following week. Anyway, thank you guys for looking at my video. Thank you guys for just rocking with your boy for the last almost 4 years now, 3.5 years. I just thank you guys so much. Ladies, and my drag queens, get your shop on. I am going to link the eyeshadows and the paint pad I talked about today. I'm going to be linking a lot of blushes today. I'm also going to link the Viva Glam lipstick and the Miley 2 lip glasses as well too. I'm also going to link the lipstick as well too, because in case you guys want it as well too. But Viva Glam 5 is no longer on the MAC website, so don't kill me because I want you. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for watching Books, Beauty, and Stuff. Bye now.